Hi, my name's Sharon. I'm 22 years old and I've lived in the UK for about 19 years now.
Hi, I'm Sunny. I'm 24 and I've lived in England for nearly 23 years now.
Yeah, so we just got a couple of questions from our friends in Korea and we're just going to answer some of the assumptions and questions they have about British culture. So the first question was, 영국 사람들은 매너가 좋다? Yes.
I think in England we have this culture where everyone says sorry about everything.
Yeah, a bit too much.
Like, it's not like we don't mean it. Like, yeah, we do mean it when we say sorry. But it's like, oh, sorry about that. Or, like, even the slightest thing would be like, oh, sorry.
And I say thank you all the time.
Yeah.
Even though I'm not the one that I should be thanking.
When I went to Korea, I was like so shocked because I was at a department store and I opened the door and no one took the door from behind me.
Yeah.
I was literally holding it for like 20 people and these people just like
went through
and I was just stood there like, hello? Anyone gonna take the door for me?
Yeah, no, it's sick.
And like my friend was like over there and she was just looking at me like, come on, and I was like, no, I can't just let the door shut on these people.
Yeah.
I think in general as well, like English people kind of are worried about what other people think of you. So I think that's why we're so apologetic and we say thank you a lot.
Yeah. So the second question is, 영국 음식은 맛이 없다.
I agree.
Yeah, I don't particularly like British food. And to be honest, half of the food that we eat here isn't technically British.
Yeah,
it's
that's
from
true.
like France or Spain, Italy.
A lot of European food like
mixed together.
Made into British.
I spoke to Mum about this a couple of like years ago and I asked her like, why do Korean people eat literally everything?
Yeah.
And because we don't actually eat that much here, whereas over there in Korea it's like they eat 곱창, which is intestines.
Yeah.
My mum said it's because 어렸을 때부터 못 먹고 살아서.
Yeah, I guess they don't also know about it. Like they don't know how to cook these foods and how to eat it, and also you wouldn't really know where to get those kind of foods from here. They don't really sell it in the supermarket, so.
So the third question is, 미국 사람들을 무시한다.
Yes.
Yes and no.
Yes and no.
I think it depends on the person, obviously, but I think we've lived here for a really long time and I don't think I've ever heard an American accent on the street over here.
No.
It might be because we live in a really small town.
Yeah.
But even during the summer seasons where we get a lot of tourists, we hear a lot of European accents, not American accents.
No. My cousins are from Hawaii and so they have American accents, and when I went to go and visit them, I was having this debate with my cousin, like, it's mum. They spell mum as M-O-M, whereas we spell it as M-U-M, and I was like, well, ours is definitely right and yours is wrong. And he was like, no, it's not, like, ours is wrong. So I guess it's like kind of more like the banter conversations. But I'd say like mushi isn't really is a harsh word. I wouldn't say we like mushi them at all, but
yeah, I think it would be the same if we went to America and Americans would probably look at our accent very weirdly.
Yeah.
And I think it's just the culture's really different.
Yeah.
They're really happy. I think American people are just genuinely happy.
Yeah, I guess they are.
And
they're very laid back.
Like, look at the weather. It's so miserable. We have nothing to smile about.
Yeah.
The fourth question is, 영국 발음과 미국 발음의 차이가 우리나라의 사투리과 같은 느낌인가요?
Yes.
Yeah. I think there are so many different accents within British English and American English.
Yeah.
I think it's quite similar.
I think if you learn English with an American accent, so like for most Korean students, if you listen to us, it might be a lot harder. Like my cousin, she's been learning Korean with the like the American style, and so as soon as you hear like the English accent, she's like, "Are you even speaking English?"
What, to you?
Yeah. was like, well, what else would I be? What other language will I be speaking?
No.
Yeah.
But some accents are easier to pronounce in the British accent because, for example, like tomato. Whereas like in American it's like tomato or something.
Yeah, true.
Surely it's easier with the British accent.
I think that just depends on the word then, yeah. Because when I went to America, I asked my auntie, can I have the water please? And she was like, 뭐라고? She's like, 한국말로 해봐. I was like, 물. She's like, what did you say then? I said, water. She was like, oh, you mean water? She honestly thought I was speaking in a different language.
I personally think there's less of a difference with American accent and British accents compared to...
Oh yeah, I agree. Yeah, me too. I literally cannot understand. I find it so difficult to understand what my grandma says.
The fifth question is 영국 사람들은 모두 데이비드 베컴 같다? 혹은 영국 사람들은 모두 에드 시런 같다? That's really mean.
I can't give a yes or no to that.
No, I don't think it's the right way of giving like a yes or no answer to that kind of question. I think David Beckham's really good looking.
Oh, like you'll be lucky if you can find a guy who looks like David Beckham walking down the streets.
Yeah, and his style.
If no one knew who Ed Sheeran was and he walked down the street, I wouldn't even give him a second look. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
That's how normal he looks.
Yeah.
But if you saw David Beckham with normal people clothes, like not designer clothes, or just looking like a normal person, I would give him a second look because David Beckham is a good looking guy.
I'll give him a third. I'm still looking. I'll be like driving and be like, oh.
I think it's hard to say whether most men are like David Beckham or Ed Sheeran. Get a bit of both, I guess.
I think realistically, you're looking at guys in the middle between them.
Yeah, I think there's a lot more Ed Sheeran guys.
Yeah. Also, the style is a lot more like Ed Sheeran.
Yeah.
Like the clothing that he wears.
Yeah.
The clothing.
Yeah.
People don't follow the trend here, so.
Not really, especially guys.
Yeah.